Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the ScareCorp channel. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button up top and you get the videos as soon as they come out. If you've already done that, welcome back. Well, as promised, today I will be refinishing my stock on my Russian SKS. So I've decided to spoterize it, as you know. I've been adding scope mounts and I'm going to be adding a scope later. This is going to be a SKS for hunting, not for. I don't want to make it look like a military weapon. I want to make it look like a hunting weapon. I don't like the brown look, the SKS, 1940s look. I wanted something newer looking, but I still wanted to make it look like a hunting rifle. So I guess I could have got a plastic one or whatever, but I like this. I like the feel of this stock, the wood. So I'm going to be using some camo paint. So there's a number of choices that I could have done, but I'm going with this one. So I guess before I get started and before I get some hate emails and some hate posts regarding me wrecking what is a history weapon, I just want to talk about some facts here. So yes, this is 1940s, 1950s stock and weapon, and I am painting over it. So some might say and feel that I'm wrecking it. Yes and no. Okay, so the facts are that there were millions of these things reproduced, so it's not like this thing's vintage and can't find anywhere. Everybody's got one. Everybody and their dog's got one. So so they're out there if you want them. The other thing is that I'm only doing this to the stock, nothing to the barrel itself. So with that having said that, if I wanted to have this thing back to original, all I have to do is go out there and buy another stock for $90, $100. There were thousands of them that were rusted out, or there's something wrong with the barrels, corroded or whatnot. So they do have stocks that I can replace. Having said that, let's take a look at what I'm going to be doing next. Alright, so I had two choices available to me. I have this navy green / olive, or I had this brown looking one. So I wasn't really sure which one I was going to use, but I think I'm going to actually use both. So what I'm going to do is apply this as my base coat, cover the whole thing, both of these pieces, and this navy green. And then what I'm going to do is let that sit for a few days, and then what I'm going to do is apply this coat on top using like camo patches, so just kind of like ovals and whatnot, kind of just to space it out across the stock. Okay, I'm using this ultra flat Krylon camouflage. Basically this is for wood and for plastic, for pretty much anything. It's flat and it's basically made for this kind of application. So I'm going to be applying this in hopefully, I don't know, half a dozen applications across the stock, so I'm going to be going slow. I have it taped off a little bit here. Let me show you that before I start as well. Okay, so I stuffed it full of newspaper inside. I don't want to do the inside where the barrel is going to be touching the stock. So both sides I have it taped off. I took all the screws out. I have that side taped off. This side again, where the screw holes, I just have it taped off. I'm not really worried about too much. I'm just gonna cover it a little bit here. Okay, so I haven't covered up the couple of screws that are on the stock itself, the metal part here. I'm just going to be covering that all up here. So, okay. For the piston and the cover on that, I've just done a tape job here. I am missing my pin, so mine was came pinched together, so it's very hard to take this thing off, and I really don't want to wreck it. So I've been trying to do that, but it's not really worth me wrecking it. So I taped it off. This will be fine. Shake well before use. Alright, and what you want to do is you want to stay about 18 inches away, 12 inches away, and then just lightly spray, and don't get any pools going. So these pretty nice ends, they're easy to use, and hopefully they don't pool up here on me. Alright, so that's coat number 1. I will do a coat on this as well. Alright, so it's fairly cool outside, still snow on the ground. It's about -5 Celsius, so this will dry a little slower. So I'm going to let this dry for a little bit, and I'll come back to do a second coat. Coat number 2. Coat number 3. Okay, so I moved the operation a little closer to the sun here. Faster drying time. I believe this is coat number 4. Coat number 5. I tell ya, this stuff's awesome. Doesn't pool, and this thing's super easy to press. Look at that, it's all clean. It's not all gunked up. It's not like dripping and gross like the no-name kind. So if you guys are thinking about doing this, get some real stuff here. This stuff works awesome. Coat number 6. Oh, and by the way, it's probably around 0 or between 0 and +1, so it's warmed up quite nicely here. Makes this thing a little bit easier to do. 7. Eight. Oh yeah. This is probably going to be my last one for now. So what I'm going to do is let this thing dry for a couple of hours, and then what I'm going to do is take some really fine sandpaper and then just go all over it, just a once over to make it really smooth, and then see what that does to it, and then possibly reapply this one last time. So I'll see you in a couple of hours. And while I'm waiting, this is what's happening on the other side of the house. Some lunch. Alright, so it's been actually a couple of days. I just put this thing together. It's been drying a few days. What do you guys think? I think it actually turned out quite nice. So this will be stage 1 into the whole camo redo over. So I'm still thinking I'm doing patched, patches of brown, dark brown for the whole stock. But yeah, I have to get some stencil stuff. I don't want to just cut out a piece of paper, overlay it, and spray paint it. I kind of want to try to get something where you can, it'll actually stick to this, like a removable tape, and then I can just spray it over, and then make it work. But yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how it turned out. So, I mean, I didn't really like the wood look. It's actually quite nice. So it'll be a nice hunting rifle. So let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I very much appreciate that. If you have any comments, questions, let me know what you think. I'm actually curious to know what you guys think of this color and my project here. Check out my other videos if you haven't seen those. I got, I don't know, close to 10 probably now on this gun. All different sorts of things, so check that out. And don't forget to subscribe again. Hit that subscribe button, then you get the videos as soon as they come out. Well guys, that is it for my time, and as always, I thank you for yours. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.